questions.
Yeah, I think, you know, crazy day with the weather. Incredibly appreciative of the grounds crew. Just amazing job and the effort that they put in. Really, we couldn't stop talking about it. We were blown away with it. Hard to kind of just talk about this game as a regular college game because of the length of it, the delays and everything. But to get right to the game, you know, the storyline's Ryan Gray. Just, you know, what a performance against an unbelievably strong club offensively in Wisconsin lacrosse. We were impressed with them last year. They're a better hitting team this year. Their balance at the plate, their ability to swing the bat with bat speed, it's really impressive. But Gray had an answer for him. He was moving the ball in and out. It felt like, you know, the fastball that would run away was a really effective pitch for him, and the ability to throw the breaking ball in the zone and out of the zone was huge. Offensively, I love our mentality today. I thought we were very simple-minded. That kid's an outstanding arm in Wisconsin lacrosse, knows exactly what he's doing. He seemed to be a little elevated today, and I felt like our guys did a really good job of hitting the ball where it's pitched, real simple hitting. We had some key hits through the middle of the field. We executed a couple hit and runs, and then later on, you know, Carter had the huge home run, and that was huge.
Coach, how important was it to jump on lacrosse early to take the first?
I think it's huge in tournament baseball, especially with the battles we had with them last year. We kind of felt like, you know, the team that kind of scored first would gather momentum. But really, he took the momentum all game long. Ryan was that good on the mound. He never was flustered. He was attack-oriented. He had great downplaying. But to score first in tournament baseball, especially first game, it kind of relaxes people, so I think it was big.
You've had Ryan out for 4 years. Would you talk about the courage that he showed tonight?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I will tell you this. You know, this senior class, and it is a senior-laden team, these guys lost to Linfield when they were freshmen. Linfield went on to win it all. We've had a long history of, you know, coming short, just getting here. Last year we got here, and I thought we performed really well. Here's the thing with Ryan. It's not just guts. It's not just a mentality. He cares about his teammates. And this isn't some kind of corny line. This is a really great thing to tell people, is that when you do things for other people, usually you're showing the best of yourself. And that's exactly how he pitches. He had a very difficult year this year. I mean, all you got to do is look at his numbers. He has, for probably a month now, put team first. Not that he ever put anyone out. He's always been team-oriented kid. But this kid, I'm telling you right now, is pitching for those other seniors in that dugout. And this is all about, you know, caring for your teammate, wanting to perform, and obviously just incredibly tough-minded kid.
Can you take us through sitting through the delay, and I guess just, you know, going back out after 4 hour, 40-minute delay and pitching again?
Well, to be honest, it's actually not the first time I've ever done something like that. Last year in our regional, I had to sit out 24 hours and came back in through. But this time I just focused on keeping my arm loose, making sure that my body felt good. And I've always kind of had that like ability to just kind of just bounce back out there whenever I just feel the need to. And so today I felt the need, like I need to get back out there on that mound, and it was my game, and I wanted to keep going. So there wasn't anything stopping me from doing that.
And every good team needs a big game pitcher. That is you right now. How do you prepare for a big game? Is it different, or what does it take to go out there and do what you did tonight?
Honestly, when it comes to situations like that, it's whatever I can do to get my mind off of it. I like to joke around when I'm out on the, like, warming up for the game. You can ask our pitching coach, Dave Smith. He's like, "What are you doing out there?" And so I like to keep everything loose, and that's kind of like the mantra of the team right now, is loose and easy and just flying. And so as far as big games, I try to make sure I don't let it get too big in my head. It's not that, in the end, it's just baseball. We like to have fun and play the game, so that's how I like to approach it.
There's some pitchers that want the ball in a big game and some that don't. You want it, right?
Absolutely.
Carter, how were you able to stay focused during the rain delay and come back with 3 RBIs, a double, and a home run?
I think it's like the summer ball mentality. You play all summer and you get rain delays where you're 4 or 5 hours just kind of hanging out in the bullpen or the locker room or even on a bus and kind of just staying focused. It was a huge game, obviously, and the mentality just was to kind of zero in on the game.
What were you looking for during your at-bat in the home run?
He had thrown me a couple sliders early in the at-bat, so I was kind of hoping he was going to throw another one, and he happened to do that.
Coach, last year you started out with a loss. You had a very similar situation where you had a lead going into a rain delay, and you weren't able to keep that lead. How important was to sit there and hold them and add on to your score?
Oh, huge. You know, I mean, look, tournament baseball is so much about momentum, and we felt like Ryan had created momentum for us, and all of a sudden the rains came, and now it's a fresh start for them. And like you said, last year we went through the same thing, only, you know, it was the other way around. But it was huge, and then to tack on, that is that's a killer. And so they had activity, they had some things going. I thought Flores coming into the game and shutting down that rally was massive as well. So great job by our club offensively because we did simple things today. I love that we weren't big. We weren't trying to be heroes. We were direct to the baseball and used the field, and it was an excellent offensive night.
Taylor Coe got his hits, like he seems to do all year long. Is there anything special he did to maybe the hitters around him to try to minimize whatever damage that might happen?
Well, I think, our mindset with the kids all the time is that we tell them that, the fight, the victory goes to the aggressor. And so Ryan attacked them. That's all he did. I mean, he really towed the rubber, went right after them. And they're very good hitting ball club. But Gray's fastball has the ability to have great late life. It runs out of the zone, and then he's able to throw in the zone. And so I thought that they put some really good swings on him. It's just that he was better than they were tonight.
Talk about the play shortstop. He made some outstanding plays.
The kid's unbelievable. I mean, that is it's funny, this game at the next level is all about how big and fast, and it's all this number-generated thing. But I'm telling you right now, Connor Moore could play, A-ball shortstop in a heartbeat. He covers so much ground. His release is incredibly quick, and that play he made in the hole, I'd love to see that thing on ESPN. That was a big-time play.